Hey everybody, this is Mark at streamteam.ca. This video is intended for anybody just receiving a box and has never used one of our products before. This is just going to give you a quick little rundown of the interface and what to expect when you first get it. So once you've gone through the welcome screens, you will end up on this home screen. And in the top left-hand corner, you're going to see All Apps. Now, All Apps is like any other Android device. You have an app drawer, and within this app drawer is every app that you've installed or that we've installed for you. So they will all be found here. The next box there is Google Play. We highly recommend every single person that gets a box signed into Google Play. It should be one of the first things you do once you get to this screen. Google Play will update all the other apps on your box like YouTube, Netflix, Facebook. It'll also allow you to install any apps you want. Okay, the next box here on the home screen is Settings. I'm not going to touch on settings too much just because we have another video based on settings, which I will post the video down in the description of this video, as well as a shortcut right here that you should be able to click on. Okay, so the next box down below Settings is Web Browser. The web browser is a simple web browser similar to anything you're going to see on any other Android device. If you click on it, the first screen you're likely going to see is Google, and from there you can just add favorites and search for anything you want on the web. The box beside there is YouTube. Pretty straightforward, it's YouTube. And beside that one is Kodi Media Center. Now Kodi is a whole world of its own. We recommend everybody watch some videos on Kodi if you're not familiar with it. There are a ton of YouTube videos available in YouTube and elsewhere. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is along the bottom here is the shortcuts. This is a shortcut bar. You can add and subtract any shortcuts you want. We usually just put the main apps that we find useful down there. But pressing on this little plus button here, you will be able to add and subtract anything along the bottom, up to 10 icons. So if it has a green or a little check mark on it, that is already on the bar. If it doesn't have one, then it's not on the bar. So if you wanted to remove something, let's say Netflix, you'd click on it and the check mark's gone. And if you wanted to add something, click on it and you'll see a check mark. So we just added film on, took away Netflix. As you can see, the changes have been made. Now, like I said, you can add up to 10 shortcuts along the bottom of the bar here. Very helpful for you. So underneath this is the status bar. The first button on the status bar is the reboot button. This button will reboot your box. So it's a good thing to do it maybe every 2 to 3 days. The button beside there is the hide status bar button. Now, if you don't want to see the status bar anymore and you click on those little down arrows, it will hide the status bar. What you can do to bring the status bar back is press and hold the OK button on your remote and put your cursor at the bottom of the screen. You have to press and hold, otherwise if you move your hand up, the status bar won't come. So put the cursor at the bottom of the screen, press and hold your OK button, and drag your hand up. You can also do it from the top of the screen. So if I hide the status bar and I put my cursor at the top of the screen, press and hold OK, and drag my hand down, the status bar is back. So for whatever reason you don't see your status bar anymore, it's probably hidden. The button next to there is the downloads. If you click on it, it'll show you anything you've downloaded to your box. So it's just a shortcut. This button here is a back button. If you press it, it'll go back to the last page you were on. The button beside there is home. So if I click on this button, it'll always bring me back to the home page, no matter where I am on my box. Button beside that is recent apps. So anything that we've recently opened or you've recently opened on your box will be in here. So any of the apps you've recently used will be in here. So if I wanted to quickly go between apps, I can do that. So I went from web browser to file browser. You can easily jump back and forth between apps in here. Okay, so the button beside that is the refresh button. This will set a rocket ship off and clear the memory on your box. A very useful little button on there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you here is along the top we have a notification bar like on any Android device. If you put your cursor up there and press and hold OK and drag down and do it again, you're going to see all the notifications here. So anytime you download something or if there's updates available, it will show you here. So if I were to click on here where it said updates, it'll open up Google Play and show me what needs to be updated. If I want to clear all of these, I can simply click on that little icon up here with the 3 little bars. And if I click on it, it's going to clear anything in my notification bar. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you here is all apps. Again, this is the app drawer, so this is where any apps are found that we've installed for you, or anything that you've installed yourself, whether through Google Play, Aptoide, or any other apps. You can search through them by pressing up or down arrows on your air mouse, which are located above and below the OK button on your air mouse. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to open up here for you quickly is Kodi. If we go into Kodi, again, I highly recommend everybody just watch some YouTube videos on Kodi, because it is, like I said, another world. There's videos, you can watch live TV, recorded TV, you can listen to music, you can do all sorts of things in Kodi. So highly recommend you do some research. We have a little Stream Team wizard here under Programs. If you run that every couple of weeks, it'll keep everything fresh and up to date for you and add any new add-ons we find for you. Now, let's say you had a problem in Kodi or any other app and it wasn't responding. We highly recommend trying this. Press your home button, come back to the home screen, click your recent apps button, find the app that wasn't working. So in our case, let's say it was Kodi. Press and hold OK on Kodi, and then click remove from list. This is how you force close an app. Very useful if an app stops responding. It happens occasionally in Kodi, especially during live playback, so it's very useful to be able to do that. Okay, so the other apps along here, useful ones are Showbox. Showbox is great for movies and TV shows. It does have its playback issues occasionally, but as you can see here, we got some great movies. So along the top, you got movies, shows, and My Library. A helpful tip here in any of these apps is to put your cursor on the screen and press and hold your OK button. If you move your hand up, it's going to scroll the page down. You can do this quickly by just flicking if you wanted to. You can scroll through tons and tons of pages this way. It takes some getting used to, but again, if you put your cursor on the screen and press and hold OK, it'll move the pages quickly. So as you can see here, I'm into TV shows by pressing on the TV shows tab at the top, and the same thing applies. Put your cursor on the screen, press and hold OK, move your hand up and down, let go of OK, and it'll release the page. You can also search for movies and TV shows right here in the search bar. Okay, so that's Showbox. Again, pretty useful little app. Another one that's really good, maybe even better than Showbox, is Movie HD. Same thing applies. It's got movies and TV shows, and very easy to navigate through by just putting your cursor on the screen, press and hold the OK button to move through the pages. You can sort by genre, and you can search. If you click on this tab in the left-hand corner, it'll bring up the TV shows. That's going to be useful in the other apps as well, Megabox and Cartoon HD. Okay, so as you can see, there's literally thousands of movies and TV shows in these apps, an endless supply. If one of the apps is not working very well for you, try the other one. They pretty much have the same content in them. Okay, again, here's Megabox, very similar layout. Lots of movies. You have the genre and the search options in the top right. If you click in the top left, you can bring a drop down, click TV shows, and now you're in the TV shows. So all three of these apps, and also Cartoon HD, have movies and TV shows in them. Okay, so again, those are the main apps that we recommend along the bottom there. There are many other apps found in all apps. Quick Support here is another one. It's very useful. We have a little video also on Quick Support to show you how to use it. If you ever need to use it, we can remotely connect to your box and walk you through any steps or problems that you're having on your box. Okay, beside that is the Stream Team app. This is our own personal app. It only works on our devices. Essentially what this app does is it allows you to watch our YouTube videos from here. So anytime we create a new YouTube video, we'll post it in here. We also post any new apps that we find useful and that we think you might want. They'll be listed in here, the newest first. So anytime we add a new app, it'll be the first one you see. And if you happen to delete an app off your box by accident, let's say you deleted Showbox or Movie HD, you can just come in here and grab the latest version of it. We will always keep them up to date for you. Okay, so that's about it. Again, It's pretty easy. Don't be afraid to click on things. Don't be afraid to search on the box. Try out all the apps. Don't be afraid to click on anything. If you run into problems, let us know. We can try and help you out. Again, we can even connect remotely and walk you through anything that you're having issues with and try to help you out from there.